I thought Clemson had a tremendous defensive game plan of taking away our inside game and taking away a lot of driving lines in the first half. Obviously, times we played them in the past, we've been able to get some things over the top, and some post touches for our big guys, some lobs and some slot passes, and they made us work real hard to try to get shots in the lane in the first half. The second half, we made the adjustment of going small so that at least we could give them a different offensive challenge. And we've been obviously spending a lot of time working on our perimeter shooting. We got a lot more assists because we realized that it was kind of hitting your head against a brick wall trying to drive into the lane. So we just started driving and kicking, which created some more high percentage shots for the perimeter for our guys. And obviously, you always feel good that when shots are going down, the offensive system looks a lot better. Defensively, I thought that, but I thought that the thing I'm most proud of the fact I thought our kids defensively adjusted their energy, effort. I thought we were sounding a little more fundamentally. Got out and got some deflections and steals. Obviously, anytime you have 9 blocks, that helps. To hold them to 20 points in the second half says a lot about our guys' determination and effort and commitment to want to go out and get stops. We're still searching. We're still trying to figure out how to utilize the full complement of our players. We didn't play our bigger lineup the second half, not because we don't have confidence in them. We just had to make some adjustments because of how challenging Clemson was for us the first half with their offensive system of moving the ball and spreading the floor and being aggressive with their smaller lineup. Their best player, the leading scorer, Sims, I think he's the leading scorer, second leading scorer. They don't post him up. He's not a traditional center. He's a pick and pop 5 man. And so that creates some problems for our big guys guarding away from the basket. So since he was going to be on the perimeter, we thought we'd be better off just guarding him with perimeter people. And fortunately for us, it gave us some opportunity to get some separation.
Questions, please.
What can you say about Anthony's performance? You've talked about your confidence in him as a shooter, and he's shown it in stretches, but maybe never had a stretch quite like that.
Well, I think I've said to you guys all along, I think we have potential to be a good perimeter shooting team. And before we went on the tournament, I think we had 12 threes one night, and then we go to the tournament, we go 1 of 17. We just didn't get bad in 2 or 3 days. But I think mentally, emotionally, and with confidence, we have not played consistently with confidence. And I think that's part of growing up, 6 new players, and some guys who are in different roles. That's part of the growth process. Getting guys to have confidence in what they can do on a consistent basis. We spent a lot of time, I think Coach Young spent a lot of time with our guys that are shooting the last couple of days. And I can just see a better look in their eye, a little more confidence. And I thought in the second half, our ability to drive and kick gave us a lot more opportunities. Our ball movement gave us crisp ball movement, and ball reversals gave us some cleaner looks. And obviously, if you're Clemson, you've seen us shoot inconsistent. So I think we're going to be a pretty good shooting team. Right now, we're somewhere in between from a growth standpoint, but I think as we go through the year, you'll see us have a little more consistency in those areas.
Leonard, was it just a matter of the switch in personnel, or did you guys guard better?
Yeah, we did. It's a little bit of both. I think that switching personnel gave us everybody who can guard off the dribble. It's more challenging now when you got a point guard trying to battle a 6'9", 245-pound guy inside. But that's when your team defense becomes a factor. You have to put pressure on the ball. You got to get to the front. You got to have weak side help. And I thought our guys executed those fundamentals from a defensive standpoint a lot better when we were forced to go with a smaller line.
Did you challenge them at all at halftime or in one of the timeouts?
Well, we just, be honest with you, not to that extent. We just said, this is what we do, you know, and we've been pretty consistent with our defensive system. I thought they executed a lot better. And I thought that that was an adjustment that maybe was good for this particular game. I'm not really sure we can do that every game, but that was good for this game.
Moving to basketball, it seems like the times that you maybe have struggled a little bit in spurts throughout the season, that's kind of been problematic. Is that
What happens is we try to develop consistency in making decisions in 0.5 seconds. But you catch the ball and you have to almost have your mind made up what you're going to do with the ball before you catch it. And sometimes that's not always easy when you're playing against people who defensively have schemes too. But I thought the second half, the ball didn't stick as much. And I thought that really created more movement for our players and created some indecision on their part defensively, because not only we moved the ball, we moved the bodies. And I thought that gave us a different look, a better look, and we were able to get in some gaps and get some higher percentage kickouts.
Everybody else set? Thanks, Coach.
All right, buddy.